Good freezing morning.
Oh, there goes Bunny Foo-Foo.
So we have this black bunny. I'll put it up on the screen. I got a couple videos of it. Just appeared out of nowhere. Sean Boy thinks he's gonna catch it.
Yeah, good luck.
Yeah, I told him he does that, he'll be the next Rocky. So let's get this warming up. It's the continuation of getting prepared for the white stuff. All right, TQ?
Yeah, buddy.
You're wondering how cold it is out here right now? It's 25 degrees. It's warm, kind of like Florida. Yeah. All right, I gotta find out where they're at.
Gotta get something.
Alright, TQ's got to run it around because we got a bunch of stuff here in the driveway. Got the dump truck warming up. My nephew's car actually blew a radiator hose. If you don't know, it seems like as soon as it gets real cold every year, things start breaking real quick. Batteries go bad and cars won't start. Even TQ's car yesterday, her Tahoe, flat tire in the back. Never ends. That should be good. So I'll fill you guys in real quick with what we're doing. But what we noticed yesterday when we picked it up, our cutting edge was getting pretty low. It's still got... Alright, so I climbed down here real quick, and as you can see, this is probably from just running into the curbs and stuff, cutting in a little too close. It rubbed that off. But what you can do, if you notice here, you got 5 bolts, it looks like, across there. You can actually take your cutting edge, flip it over, and get the rest of the use out of this material here. So yeah, we're pretty thin right here. We can flip it over and reuse it. So that's what we're gonna do real quick. Real quick, guys, if you're following us on our other socials, Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok, make sure you're actually following the real Spencer Lawn Care, okay? There's a ton of fake accounts popping up. So like I told you guys already, things don't want to work when it's cold, so we missed the 2 first bolts, taking them off. The GoPro wouldn't work. Last one here. I'll get busted in the head by a piece of metal. No! It's coming back towards you. Ugh. So the way this works is it has this metal cover on it. Pull this out real quick. There we go. I'm gonna go ahead and just drop those out real quick. Now, it was like this. We're pretty much gonna flip it over like this. So we'll be able to use this whole side. This is just a big, thick piece of rubber, guys.
So what I'll do is you hold it up there and I'll just feed the bolts in there. So
yep, just got to get this metal piece back up here as well. Make sure the squares, there's the square there. There you go.
in there.
What's that? Just gotta wiggle it in there. There
Or
you go.
beat it.
There you go.
There we go. I like that they're set bolts and you don't have to use two different tools.
Right. So if you're doing a heavier plow, I would put a jack stand or something under there, keep you real safe. This plow is fairly light for the most part, so I wasn't really worried about it. If it gave way, I'd be able to have TQ lift it up off me real quick. Not a big deal. Be safe though. Got the edge flipped over. Now we have a nice clean cutting edge. That should get us through at least another season. I know guys and gals that have literally went and bought new cutting edges, thrown the other ones away, and they didn't know they could flip them over. So little money saver there. Those cutting edges are not cheap. Save where you can. So real quick, winter maintenance, guys, even on your lawn care equipment, so important. Even if the least thing you do that will cost you nothing is draining all of the gas out of your handhelds, your mowers, everything, get them empty, okay? That'll help you out a ton from that bad fuel sitting in there and ruining things throughout the winter. Now, there's plenty of fuel stabilizers out there. Find a good creditable one, get it into your fuel, so whenever you go to fire back up 2 to 3 months from now, if you don't touch it again from right now, the rest of the season, I highly recommend going out there at least once a week if you can, firing stuff up, letting it run for a little bit. Keeps things warm, keeps things kind of lubricated, I guess you could say, and it's what we found works really, really best for us. So at least drain the fuels. Don't leave those fuels sitting inside of your equipment. It will cost you big time in the spring. All right, guys, so I just had to get some IBC totes drug over there out of the way. Got one more here I gotta get. This is for my target where I normally sight in my PPUs. But anyways, this pad is going to be changing a bit, not the overall or general pad, I guess you could say, but what we're actually gonna be doing is making it bigger. Because you folks that have been following the channel, you know that our original building was gonna be 50 by 80, which this pad that's here right now is pretty close to that. So we went way bigger. So the new pad is going to be 110. So we got to come out 30 feet. So we're going to grab what we can here, grab what we can on that side, and then we're actually going to go an additional 20-30 feet on the back side. We may have to take some of those trees down there, and then we're going to be doing something else out back here as well. So our building got bigger because just calculating everything for Spencer Lawn Care, for Spencer Products, and a host of other things that we do, the size of the 50 by 80, we knew we were outgrown very rapidly, so we went bigger and we added the office onto it, because we're going to need a space to do inventory and packaging and, you know, all of that different stuff, shipping, and, you know, just setting all that stuff up. That's stuff that we'd like to take away from the house altogether, bring it here and just absolutely be done with it. But anyways, I'm gonna get this one out of the way. We're gonna be doing some stuff back here as well. I guess you'll have to stay tuned for that. But TQ's back at the house. I gotta get this done real quick. I didn't want to make her come out in the cold, and she's taking care of some office stuff, getting some packages shipped out for some merch that we have left for Christmas. And anyways, those links are all down in the description. I'm gonna get this last one moved here over out of the way. And yeah, I'm hoping to get over here tomorrow and I'll do some filming for you guys and gals that want to check it out. And this thing's gonna change a lot. So if you don't know or haven't caught the video where I put it up, the shop's gonna be going in next spring, 2024. Things take a lot of time right now, guys, to get done. But I'll be back in 1 second. We're gonna get TQ and we're gonna get some stuff done. All right, guys, TQ is gonna run in here real quick, have a meeting with this gentleman about snow removal. Just simply, she got all the information. We just need to finalize some stuff because it is a tight lot. Not a lot of room here whatsoever. We just need to see exactly where they want us to put this snow, because as of right now, yeah, it is roughly 10:30 in the morning. There's not a lot of room. So unless we get here before this place opens, this would not be a fun plow whatsoever. Figure we show you a couple snow accounts. We're gonna be estimating. This one here is kind of unique. I believe it's an empty building, just used for some pallet storage and stuff. Crazy thing is, literally right next door, there's a snow removal company. So just taking a peek here. He told me what he wanted. We already got everything we need off of satellite, but I figured I'd share with you guys a little bit of information. So when you're out here, you need to figure out your square footage for your salt, okay? If you're doing bag salt, a 50-pound bag of salt will cover roughly about 1,600 square feet. Now, a ton of salt, do you remember what the ton of salt covers, TQ?
128,000 square feet.
Okay, that sounds about right. I thought it was 125,000. But anyways, gives you a rough idea of a difference between, you know, a ton versus a bag. Now, we've used both because we grew from using bag salt into bulk salt. But it definitely helps out with the cost savings for you and for the customer. So just a real quick example, this lot here we'll say is 10,000 square feet. If you're doing bag salt, you know you need to take 1,600 and divide that into 10,000, and that'll give you your rough number. It'd probably be like, what, seven bags?
Yeah.
Just roughly. So then you take your 7 bags, whatever you're paying for them, say it's $5 for example, and I like to 3 times on top of that. So you'd be about $20 per bag applied, okay? And that's just a rough example. If you can go higher, go higher. Some people will take that up 5, 6 times. Just make sure you're covering your cost and your overhead. That's just a rough example if you want to do bag salt so that you can profit off of just the salt. Now, bulk salt's a different game because it covers a lot more, so you have to do a little bit more math, but the same concept. You know, if you're getting 128,000 square feet, how much of that, if this is a 10,000 square foot lot, are you going to use to cover that? So, you know, you'd probably be like, what, a tenth?
Yeah.
1/10?
Yeah.
So just gives you a rough idea of that, but 2 different ways you can do it. Just make sure you're covering your cost, and that's why as soon as you can get the bulk salt, the better, and you're going to be more faster loading wise. You're not out there in the snowstorm cutting bags and dumping them. But also I know that bag salt is a stepping stone, so it'll take you from one level to the next level, and as you get more efficient, more accounts, and provide more salt, you'll need to get into bulk salt, and then you can find a bulk salt provider or do like we're going to do this year and actually bring our own bulk salt in-house and just continue the progression of that. So just figured I'd share these couple with you real quick. We're going to continue on. All right, so we're turning around. This isn't part of our potential customers, but check this out. There's a big old pile here, Tiki. Show them better. I don't know if they saw it on my end. Big old pile of pumpkins.
Where you dump them at?
Like you guys just saw, the toy drive is this Saturday from 11 to 3. Hope to see you guys out there at Schleybot Engines. Link to tickets is in the description. Big shout out to the Toro Company for sending over a ton of merchandise to give away to you guys. I mean, we got gloves, we got hats. I don't even know what's all in this thing. Bunch more hats down there. Not going to spoil it all. Oh, there's some more. Those ones are red. I don't even got a red Toro hat. Let me see that. Let me see that. Look at that. Heck to the yeah, I might have to keep one of these for myself. No, I'm just kidding. This is all for you guys and gals. We got a ton of other stuff here as well. Let me go ahead and pull this one up here. So another big shout out to ISO Tunes for sending over some giveaways for you guys and gals. We also got some Cujo stuff. And I'm not going to spoil everything else. Hope you guys enjoyed it. As always, keep mowing, keep growing, keep making money, boys. Or keep plowing, keep salting, keep making money, boys and girls. Talk to you later. TQ out. Peace. Bye-bye.